Hey guys, welcome back to my user channel. So tonight it's story time. So I'll be sharing a story about like what it's like for me to embrace being a social butterfly. So remember to subscribe to my user channel and click on the notification for upcoming videos and like and comment on my videos. Let's get right to it. You know, before I did the radio interview, which I'm going to touch on, was also done. Um, how what it was like based on experience and things like that. It really started from January 11th, 2020. This was before I knew I was at Social Butterfly, or I found out that someone said this about me behind the scenes. Um, Funny enough, January 11th, 2020, that was it was a special day. And a friend of mine told me, don't ever worry about fitting in. You were born to stand out. I think that basically for me gave me a green light to say, oh, so basically, all I had to do is just be myself and just not try to fit in, just be who I am and take it from there. From that moment, I was like, okay, got it. So I took it and ran with it. It's not some burden came off my shoulders because prior to knowing this, the figure that I didn't need to fit in, I've always, anywhere I would go during my life, I would always like try to fit in. I would say this: if I had a figure early on that I didn't need to fit in, I would be doing what I'm doing currently. I'll be going around doing my thing and being a social butterfly and things like that. But like I said, didn't know all the time. So you live and learn, right? Some things you learn later on in life. So you live and you learn, as they say. So some things you learn on the fly, other things you'll learn later. It's not everything you're gonna understand during the stage of your life. Certain things you won't understand until later on as you get older and you get wiser. So once I figured I didn't need to fit in, as I said, I got a green light. I was like I said, so all I needed to do is just be myself. Cool. So since then, now on April 25th, 2021, when I was in the radio interview talking about autism, and then behind the scenes, I was like a social butterfly. I always say this one thing though. I don't know which lecturer said that really. I don't know. Big up to that lecturer. Thank you very much. Ever since then, I've been embracing that role, and I ran with it. I it stuck up on me since, and it resonated with me since. So since then, I just going around, just been doing my thing and just be myself and not worry about fitting. And get to a point where I'm like, listen, even after money college, if I go after money college, I'm not going wherever I'm going to fit in. I'm going there to do my thing, be myself, make an impact, significant impact if I as I can, be an inspiration, and so it goes from there. Yeah, because the fitting in, I would say this, and you guys know this: if you're doing the same thing over and over and expect different results, that's insanity, and we all know this. So at some point, you would have to make adjustments, and you have to like, okay, this crap ain't working, so let me do something else. So I stopped trying to fit in and just go around where I'm comfortable at. And I always say this to others who are artistic out there. Be around persons who you can be yourself around and you can be comfortable around. That's what the key here. Once you figure you can be yourself around them and you can be comfortable around them and they're treating you as how you deserve to be treated, I say those are the type of people you should keep being around. And especially if they're doing it on a consistent basis, really. Also, if they're doing it on a consistent basis, that's a bonus also. So, yeah. Um, that's it. Since I found out about it, it's like a little burning off my shoulders, because every time I'm in social situations, I have this feeling of, oh, if I'm good enough, or I mean, a flat out say it, but it's like if I'm worthy, or am I worthy to be around certain persons, or things like that. One thing I learned as I go along in life is to take chances. You never know what a person think about the next because you put yourself out there. I mean, if you persons who are introverts, when you're introvert, it's easy to keep it to yourself. You know what I mean? Being by yourself most of the time, you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna be myself. I'm just gonna enjoy my company, which you gotta know what to do. You gotta know how to enjoy your company from time to time. Your own company. You get me? Gotta know how to do that. So, but being around person who bring the best out of you to able to evolve or grow, you can't grow and evolve if you're not gonna put yourself out there and you're gonna be by yourself all the time. Being by yourself has it's good being by yourself sometimes, but that's the flip side to it. I wouldn't able to be called a social butterfly if I didn't put myself out there. So at some point, like I said, it was a sanity to keep. What I thought I would keep doing at the time was to not put myself out there. It was crazy as heck, but then I tried to put myself out there on a consistent basis, and after a while, it ended up paying off. So persons started to see my capabilities and things like that, and slowly but surely, and things like that, you just get to a point where I said to myself, okay, this is working. When something is working, you just keep doing it, you know? So, like I said, me putting myself out there and being who I am and being an inspiration, it's been working. So, it's one of those things I'll keep doing because if it ain't broke, don't fix it, as they say. So, yeah. One of those feelings I was feeling that kind of bothers me to this day is that I have this feeling of, oh, if I don't put myself out there or if I don't talk to the persons, it's like, and I don't wish this on nobody. Nobody, if someone's a friend and they feel this type of way, it should be quite alarming because you shouldn't really get to a place where that person is shy. It really doesn't matter what the type. It really shouldn't get to a place where you say to yourself or to a person, oh, if I don't start the conversation with you or if I don't put myself out there, oh, I don't stand a chance. Well, for me, based on how I look at it now, I've always stood a chance. It just for me needed to believe in myself that I always stood a chance with the help of God. So and things take chance, things take time. And more while they come and tell you, you're just gonna have to allow things to happen. You just have to go with the flow and just allow things to happen more while instead of trying to control the situation. Because it's not every situation you can control. You get me? You have certain type of situations that are all out of your control and things like that. What you can control, you focus on that. What you can't control over, let it flow, let it happen and see what happens after that. So what happened? I put myself out there and see what happens. I told person about my autism. So it goes from there. I mean, do I always consider myself how people see me? I mean, listen, to be frank, yeah. Back then I wouldn't make up a deal about how a person see me, but I learned this though. How a person see you is how they're gonna treat you. So yep. So if they see you as a person who is very valuable, they're gonna treat you like you're valuable. If they see you as a person who is special, they're gonna treat you accordingly. Any type of way they see you, they're gonna treat you accordingly. I know that the hard way. So certain things you have to look into them and then you have to say to yourself, say, okay, this and that. That's why I just get to the point where it comes down to being a person who uncomfortable around. Like I said, if you can be around persons who you can be yourself around, that's a bonus and it gets a long way. Because if you can be yourself around that person, you don't have to try and be somebody who you're not. And trying to be somebody who you're not ultimately come back and bite you in the foot in the long run. So, mm, mm. So, yeah. More of the story. Um, if you realize that a person see you what you're capable of doing and you don't see it at the time, how can I say this? There are multiple more to the story. More of the story. If you want to be an inspiration and you want to be the best you can be, you gotta have the will to take chances and put yourself out there and hope for the best and try your best you can and take it from there. Trying to and put yourself in uncomfortable spots and do stuff you don't even think you could do. I mean, I didn't really think I could put myself out there and have conversation with persons and stuck most of them. But I keep doing it, and then after a while, it became easier. So then after a while, it became natural to a point where it really depends on my confidence level. Now, all of a sudden, if it's high, then I could just say hi, try to say a couple times, test the water, look, or I could just go straight to a conversation. Well, no, both of them. So it really depends on the situation, really. There are times where I may just say, all right, let me just say a couple words, and at other times I may just go straight to it. You know, I mean, I would say this. I would say this one thing before I end this video. I'm gonna continue being a social butterfly, that's for sure. I'm gonna continue to put myself out there. I'm gonna continue to do my thing. I mean, despite the difficulties and despite all the challenges, all of that, despite me talking fast and everything, I mean, I already make up my mind that I want to be a motivational speaker, so I have to keep putting myself out there. I have to keep, and I did this as well from youth advice up at church, and this is where every day is an opportunity to inspire a person. Every day is an opportunity for you to inspire. What I'm saying is you don't have to wait for a big opportunity to come to inspire a person. If you have an opportunity, chance to inspire a person, they take it whenever you get a chance to. You can inspire a person based on overcoming obstacles, challenges, based on showing a person what you're going through, etc. So, see my YouTube video. May do another video for the night done. So, yeah.